Shravan here from Textboard, and in this video I'll be showing 10 useful Linux command in order to get started with Linux terminal line. So let's jump right into it. Okay, I'll be using Fedora as a Linux operating system here, but you can use pretty much any other Linux based operating system. Like Fedora is one of them. You can use even Ubuntu, Raspberry, Kali Linux, etc. And all the commands which I'm going to show here will work pretty well fine with even in other distribution as well. So, and if you don't have a machine which run on a Linux, or if you don't have a PC which run on Linux, you can run Linux on Windows. That's what exactly I did it over here. So if you want to know how to do that, I made a separate video about that. You can check that out. I'll put a link on the description below. Okay. And if you are in the Fedora, just like me, I'm running a Fedora in my Windows machine using Oracle VirtualBox. And if you are in Fedora and you can open terminal, either you can open terminal while going to activities and click on to show application and scroll down. You will find the terminal over here, or else you can just search it over in the search box. You can type terminal. Okay, it will show up. Open the terminal. Okay, this is the Linux terminal line. The Linux terminal line basically used for pretty much anything, like whatever things you can do on the graphical interface, like copying a file, creating a new folder, or deleting a file or folder, with changing a directory to another directory, just like that. You can do pretty much anything, even in a terminal as well. And also one more advantage of Linux terminal is Linux have ability to, like, you can log into a Linux machine. If that machine is connected to the exact same network, you can log in remotely. And there's application in Windows called Putty, so that you can log in to that particular machine using Putty. You just have to type the IP address and the login password. It will open a Linux terminal line of that machine. That's one of the purpose of this terminal line. So the first Linux command I'm going to show you here is ls. ls is one of my favorite Linux command. Whenever I open a Linux terminal, I just used to type ls and I press enter. Boom. ls stands for list. It's going to list what are the folders and file is there in that particular directory, guys. As you can see here, I just typed ls and pressed enter, and those are the folders and file is present in that particular directory. Right now I am at user directory. User is my home directory actually, and those are the folders and file which is present inside that home directory. Okay, that's the first Linux command, and the second Linux command I'm going to show you here is cd. cd stands for change directory. What if you want to change a directory to another directory? Like here I'm at user directory. What if you want to change it to document directory? So in order to do that, you just need to type cd and give a space and type the name of the directory that you want to change. Okay, in my case I'll type documents and press enter. Oops, I got an error. Okay, that's mainly because the first letter of the document should be capital. This Linux terminal is case sensitive, so you cannot interchange like capital into small letter just like that. You have to type exactly same thing what is there in there. So I'll make that change. cd documents and press enter. Okay, right now you are at document directory. How do you confirm that? How do you check that? You can check that by seeing over here. So you can see that it's written document. Previously it was written localhost user live localhost, something like that, as my home directory. Now we changed it to documents directory. And what if you want to see what is there in that document directory? Yes, you know the command ls, right? It's going to list everything. And if you want to know some more details of the folders and file which is there in that particular directory, like when it is created, the time and date of that particular directory or file is created, you can just type ls and give a space, type an hyphen and type L and press enter. Okay, there is only one file, I mean one folder is present in that particular document directory. You can see it here. The name of the file, I mean the folder is new folder. It is created on June 23rd at 17. This is the time actually. Okay. Or if you want to see only the files and folder, if you don't want to see more details about that, you can just type ls and press enter. You can see here there is only one folder present as a folder that I created previously yesterday actually. What if you want to get into that particular folder? Yes, you know the command, right? cd and type the name of the directory that you want to get into it. New folder and press enter. Okay, right now you are at new folder. You can see the change, right? Previously it was documents, now it's new folder. Okay, that's the second Linux command. And the third Linux command I'm going to show you here is pwd. Pwd stands for print working directory. It's not print working directory, it's actually printing the exact path of the particular directory. Let's we try it out. pwd and press enter. Boom, it just printed the exact path of the new folder directory, right? So that's how you can check the exact path of the new any of the folder or file. So what if you want to get back to the home directory? Now right now you are at new folder, right? What if you want to get back to the home directory, that is live user directory? You can just type cd and press enter. Boom. It will get back to the user directory. How do you check that? You can check that using pwd, right? It is just going to print the exact path of that particular directory. So pwd press enter. Yes, you are at live user directory. And if you want to list all the files and folder, you know the command ls and press enter. Okay, that's the third Linux command. The fourth Linux command I'm going to show you here is make a directory. What if you want to create a folder or a directory? You can just type mkdir, stand for make a directory, give a space, and here you have to enter the name of the folder or folder that you want to create. In my case, I'll give it as just new and press enter. Okay, it doesn't show in error. That means the command works successfully. So how do you check whether that a new folder is created or not? You can check by listing, right? You can just list everything what is there in that particular directory. Yes, you can see that our folder called new has been created. Previously it was not there. You can see here. Previously it was not there. We created using mkdir command. Okay, that's how you create a folder, guys. And if you want to get into that particular folder, you know that the command is cd, give a space and name of the folder that you want to get into. Okay, and I'll just type ls. It doesn't show anything because the folder is empty. We just created that folder. There is nothing is there in that particular folder. So that's how you create a folder, guys. And the fourth Linux command I'm going to show you here is like how do you install a software. Like what if you want to open a text editor and if you want to type something, you can do that in this particular terminal line itself. But in order to do that, you need to install a text editor. There is a built-in text editor, I mean the text editor that support in terminal, Linux terminal, that's called Nano. And I'll show that how to install that. Before that, you have to make sure that your machine is connected to internet because you need to download some of the packages. So in order to install that particular text editor, you just need to type sudo. Sudo stands for super user. sudo and type dnf install and type the name of the software that you want to install. In our case it's Nano, right? Nano, and press enter. It will going to install that particular software, that is in our case Nano. Nano is a text editor, guys, so that you can open a text editor inside the terminal itself. It will take a little bit of time, depends upon your internet speed. Okay, after you installed all the packages of Nano, you can use a Nano command in order to open a text editor inside the terminal. So let's try it out. You can type Nano and or you have to type the name of the file or the text file that you want to create. So in my case, I'll create it as file and dot txt. Txt is the extension of that particular text file, and press enter. Yes, it will open a text editor. Here you can type whatever you want. I'll type like hello, this is my first text file that I create using terminal. Okay, after you typed your text, you can save it by Control X, by pressing Control X. It will ask whether you need to save or not. Press Y for saving and press enter. It will get back to the terminal. Okay, that's how we create a text file. And if you want to check whether I have created or not, you can check by listing all the files and folders, right? You can just type ls and press enter. Here you can see that you have created a file called file.txt. That's the file that we have created. And how do you open that? You can open that particular file using the exact same command. You just need to type nano and give a space and type the name of the file that you want to open, txt, and press enter. Boom, you can see that this is the text that we have created, right? Control X will get back to the terminal. Since you didn't edit anything, you cannot save it. So that's how you create a text file and you can edit that particular text. And there is one more method to see the text without opening the text file. Text editor. You can do that by using a cat command, guys. It will just show up whatever the text is present in that particular text editor. It will show up over it here in the command line itself. Cat file load txt, press enter. Boom, you can see that we didn't open the text editor, but we got the text what is there in that particular text file. Okay, that's how you create a text file. That's our fifth Linux command. And the sixth Linux command I'm going to show you here is move command. What if you want to move a particular file or folder? In my case, I'll move this particular text file into document directory. How do you do that? You can do that by typing mv. Mv stands for move, and type the name of the file that you want to move. File.txt in our case, and give a space and type the file path of that particular folder that you want to move. In our case, it's like home live user, home live /live user. It's like that. So in our case it goes like home slash live user slash doc and press enter. Okay, that's mainly because you need to type one more command over here. Okay, you have moved. And I made a mistake in the above command, guys. I didn't put a slash in front of the home. I mean the forward slash, then only the command will work properly. This is the exact path that I've given here. So you can see that I didn't type that previously typed command again once again. I just used upper arrow to get that. You can use upper arrow and down arrow to get the previously typed command. That's what exactly I did. And if you want to check whether the folder is still existing on this particular folder directory, you can type ls and it doesn't show anything. Previously it was showing that particular text file, right now it doesn't show. That's a good sign, and the text file is moved to document directory. So we'll confirm that. Before that we'll go to document directory. How do you go there? You know the command, right? You can just type cd and type the path of that particular directory. Cd, in our case, home / live user / document. Press enter. It will get into the document directory, as you can see here. Directly get into the document directory, and if you list, yes, you can see that this is the particular file that we have moved, guys. So similar to that, there's a command called cp. You can use cp for copying that particular text file into some other folder. And you can see that there is a color difference. This is in blue color, this particular file is in blue color, and this is in white color. That implies that whatever is there in blue color, that is a folder, and other one is a text file or any kind of file. Alright, and that's the fifth Linux command. And the sixth Linux command I'm going to show you here is to remove the particular file or folder. So I'll remove this new folder. How do you do that? You can do that by rm, give a space, give a hyphen, and type r, and type the name of the file or folder that you want to remove. In my case, I'll remove that new folder, and press enter. It has successfully removed that particular folder. You can always check that by listing. Here you can see the new folder is not there. That's removed, successfully removed. That's our sixth Linux command. And our eighth Linux command is, what if you want to find a file, like you are at home directory right now, and what if you want to find a file and you don't know where that exact file is situated, but you remember only the name of that particular file. In our case, we will find, right now we are at user directory, and we know that there is a file present in documents. The file name is file.txt. You can find that particular file using from anywhere in the terminal line by a command called sudo find give a space dot give a space a hyphen name, and here you type the name of the file that you want to find, file.txt, and press enter. Boom, it shows the exact path, right? It shows the file path. So what if you want to open the file path from user directory? You can open that using nano command, guys. You can just type nano dot and forward slash implies the home directory, and documents and file dot txt and press enter. It will open exactly the same file. And close here. I want to edit that file. That's the 8th Linux command, and the 9th Linux command is, that's one of my favorite. It is that is history. Enter. Boom. It is going to show all the Linux commands that we typed previously. As you can see here, those are the commands we typed previously. That's the 9th Linux command, and the 10th Linux command, the last and one final 10th Linux command I'm going to show you here is clear. What if you want to clear all the command? I don't want to see all the command in this terminal. So in order to do that, you just need to type clear and press enter. Boom. It's not cleared all the previously typed command from the particular memory. It just cleared from the display. It's still present. You can find out using history command, right? History and press enter. Boom. You can see that. That's the 10 useful Linux command, guys, to get started with Linux terminal line. And if you find this video as useful, feel free to hit the like button and share with your people, your friends, if you want to help them out. So if you want some more advanced Linux command, let me know that in the comment section. Okay, so see you guys next time.